We've said it before, we'll say it again. There may be no chef who has ever come into the 207 kitchen who has more passion for food and cooking than Chef Vito Marcello from Bellini's Restaurant in North Conway. Always a pleasure to have you back, Chef.
Nice to be back.
And you got a summer dish for us.
We do. I'm bringing some flavors of Umbria and Sorrento to the table.
Both regions in Italy.
Both regions. Two different regions. We're middle of the country, central, and we're south on the coast by the sea.
All right, let's get cooking.
We're going to get started. We're going to add some of this delicious olive oil. Extra virgin. I'll back off, Rob. This is really hot.
Yeah.
You're used to me by now, aren't you?
I'm used to you, yeah.
We're going to add our shrimp. We're going to cook this dish really fast.
Those are pretty good sized shrimp.
This cooks really fast, Rob. You want to keep this frying pan on really high until the shrimp kind of sizzles down a little bit. You're going to lower the heat a bit. We're going to add our garlic now. Our cipollini onions. You can use shallots if you'd like.
Okay.
Or regular onions, but I choose these here. Little baby Italian pearl onions. They're delicious, sweet.
Wow, smells fantastic. Garlic, shrimp, onions.
Yeah, you're starting to see the shrimp is turning a little bit of an orange color. We're going to add our mushrooms right now. Wild mushrooms. I chose a nice baby bellows, or you can use a portobello mushroom, shiitake, and oyster mushroom.
Those are big chunks. Those are not little dainty pieces of mushroom.
They're gonna wilt down. They're gonna cook the water. The water in there is gonna evaporate. And it's gonna cook. We're gonna add some fresh parsley, flat Italian parsley, that is, fresh thyme, and fresh oregano. Not too much. We're gonna add a little bit more olive oil, just a touch. Now we're going to add our sun-dried tomatoes. We chopped them. You can julienne them if you'd like.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this a dish you were just in Italy a few weeks ago?
What
is this a dish you picked up along the way?
What inspired me to make this dish was I was in a little cafe in Sorrento, picturesque.
Yes.
The boats, people painting their boats, swimming in the sea, mountains, the cliffs. I said, I went to this cafe and I said, I would like to have a house salad. Okay, I don't speak very good Italian. I don't speak any Italian at all. I can get by a little bit, but I'm not a pro by any means.
Right.
So the woman comes out with a salad, and there was lettuce, tomato, tuna, mushrooms, and a little bit of oil drizzled on top. I was like, oh, and corn. Corn. I didn't come here to eat corn. I said, I'm in Italy, and they're serving corn on a salad. I started eating. I said, you know, the flavors, they blended nicely. So I said, you know, when I get home, I'm going to make my own version for you.
Right.
So I said, I'm not just going to put regular corn. I'm going to boil it with the brine, then I'm going to grill it. And instead of putting a little bit of olive oil, I'm going to use garlic-infused olive oil. Then we're going to dress the corn with a little bit of tomato, basil, sun-dried pesto. Sun-dried tomato, basil, pesto. Okay, I don't want to overcook this shrimp, okay? So right now, I'm going to hit this with a little bit of wine. And I'm going to add a little bit of kosher or sea salt or black pepper.
Right. With
black pepper, that is. Now that this is cooked, you know, like I said, we don't want to overcook the shrimp because if you do, it's going to be dried, not good. Pass that right there. Thank you. I'm just going to put that on top.
That's hot. We can put that over there.
We're going to get ready to grill our corn up. So as we cook, after we're finished cooking the shrimp, we're going to let that sit aside. We've already got our salad ready to go. And we're going to grill the corn. This is an important part of the recipe because this is what inspired me, was the corn in with the salad. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start grilling the corn, and we're going to hit it with a little bit of herb-infused garlic olive oil.
All right, why don't we get doing that?
Okay. I'm going to crank this up to high.
The corn has been boiled, right?
Corn has already been boiled.
So the grilling is, what does the grilling add that you don't get out of just boiling it?
You're gonna caramelize the end of the corn. You get out a nice barbecue flavor. And you know, it's summertime. Let's barbecue. Let's cook on the grill. But you know what? You can do this at home. As you can see, I love using this groove skillet.
Right.
We have this nice roasted garlic-infused olive oil. We're gonna add it liberally over the corn. Now we're gonna start to cook this corn, caramelize it. That's top is careful. We're gonna get the flavors going with just adding a touch of sea or kosher salt with some black pepper. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Boy, this looks great.
While the corn's cooking, we're gonna plate up our salad. I chose a nice arugula, a nice peppery arugula. Has a lot of deep flavors, and it's very refreshing. And we have some nice tomatoes.
So this
that we dressed. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, this really is a great dish to be making in the summertime. As all these, they're not here yet, but as you know, we start to get the corn and the tomatoes and our greens and so forth. This is a terrific summer dish.
Absolutely. It's refreshing. It's light. You got your proteins. You got some carbs.
All right. So is the corn doesn't need a lot of time, right?
Not at all. Make sure you cook this. Make sure that skillet's on really high. We're going to turn the corn several times because we want some color.
Right.
On the corn, we want that bruschetta. We want it to be a little bit burnt.
Get that out of the way a little bit so we can see better. While Vito is doing that, I'm going to tell you where to go to get the recipe for the Sorrento Summer Salad from Chef Vito Marcello. The place to go is our website, as always, WCSH6.com or WLBZ2.com. Go to the 207 Kitchen section, and you will find this recipe and a whole bunch of past recipes. That looks absolutely spectacular.
You just take the shrimp and place it in between the corn, the grilled corn.
I think we're going to have to call in extra security to keep employees from storming the kitchen any moment now, Vito.
Rob. Hold on, when I finish, Rob, we got to put the sun-dried tomato and pesto on there.
You're killing me here. You're killing me.
Okay, now that we have that plated up.
And this, what is this that you're adding?
This is a sun-dried tomato basil pesto sauce. We're going to just put a little bit on the shrimp. It's a dressing. It's a nice tomatoey, basil-y pesto sauce made into a dressing. You can thin it out if you don't like it thick with just a little bit of white wine or chicken stock. Oh, we're not finished yet, Ron. Hold on. He's always waiting to eat, this guy.
All right, as the final touches go on, once again, the place to go for the recipe is our website, the 207 section, and you'll find Chef Vito's full recipe for the Sorrento Summer Salad right there in the 207 Kitchen section. What are you putting on now?
A little bit of rosemary for garnish, some chives.
Folks,
ready to go.
Do you ever get the idea he's a perfectionist? All right. Show him what we got here. There it is. It is absolutely sensational looking.
And easy to make.
All right, Vito, thank you. A delight, as always, to have you here. Stay with us. Back with more of 207 right after this.